We're on.
Hi, Sal. It's a pleasure to finally get together with you. Finally, we have the opportunity to sit down and discuss the Z25. As we spoke the last time we met briefly, this is a great opportunity for us and for you. And I think that today we can make some serious progress in regards to, establishing a deal that will be both profitable for us and for Magnet Advances.
Great. Yeah. Thank you, Chris. Yeah, I mean, as we both know, you guys own the rights to Z25, but we actually can only exclusively sell it externally. So we're looking to make a deal, that's a win-win for both of us. And we've worked so well in the past before, like out of our 400 million internal sales, 7 million of that goes to you guys and at Auto Components. So we're looking, just to make a deal between the both of us that works for everyone in the end.
Yeah, and you made a great point. Obviously, we have a great working relationship thus far between both of our organizations. And I think that the focus here now is to leverage our organization, right? Because at the end of the day, we are on the same team and we want to be successful and we want to work autonomously. We've been empowered and emboldened by our CEO to go ahead and have some type of entrepreneurial decision making. So I want to ensure that we're doing what's right for each other, but also for the organization, because this is something that will benefit us both in the long run. Now, you brought up the valid point of restrictions. Now, as it stands, we can only sell, we're only chartered to sell this product internally, which will really benefit us because we understand the commercial value of the product. And at the end of the day, like I said, we're looking at things from a broader perspective. It's not just about our profits and losses, it's about organizationally. And with the Z25, this new technology that we're approximately about 2 years to 2.5 years ahead of the competition, we think that not only will it help us in our product development, but it'll help you in your leveraging of technology in your components. So definitely want to try to see if we can figure something out that'll benefit us to allow this product not only to be sold internally, but also have the ability for you to sell it commercially externally as well.
Right. And we understand, obviously, you guys are a little hesitant just because you don't want your direct competitors to, take this technology and kind of copy it. And you guys want to make a profit because you guys did actually put money into the development of this technology. So overall, what are you guys looking for in the terms of the restrictions for selling to direct competitors and selling to internally to other LTech divisions?
At the current point in time, from our estimates, we deduced that we can make a profit of 55 million. 55 million is if we sell just internally. That 55 million, 10% of that is from the internal sales that would total up to be 15 million. The other 40 million of that would be the competitive advantage that we have on our direct competition. So through just leveraging better quality products, we believe that it is worth at minimum 55 million without any type of external sales. So with that, I think that brings us and gives us some type of hard figure as to what this could be worth externally. And really what we're looking for is the advantage of selling this product to you, not only to recoup our costs, but also, like you said, to benefit from the potential sales that could occur in the future. Now, in regards to competition, what we would like to see in any type of deal is the 12 million recouped. That is the baseline transfer price that we're looking for.
Okay.
Only because it's a sunk cost. So for any negotiation, the 12 million will be factored in, but we want to ensure that that is the baseline number without any type of additional profits. Now, ideally, what we're looking for is a 24-month window of exclusivity. That 24 months essentially will allow us to look into upgrading our other technology. But in addition, it'll give us about 2 years to have this technology to ourselves before the competitors actually obtain it. On top of that, we're looking for at minimum 67 million I'm sorry, we're looking for an additional 55 million. So it would total 67 million of what we're looking for with the 24-month exclusivity.
Okay. Looking here, I would say we'd be able to give you 20 months of exclusivity with a 60 million transfer price.
Okay.
How would that work?
That is ideal. To think about that also is to understand that we will still be buying back our supply from you in some sense. So we're looking right now in roughly you'll be making about 500,000 off the 5 million that we buy back just yearly. Across the 2 years exclusivity, we're looking at 10 million, which would be about $1 million in profit that Magnetic Advances would obtain from us. Now, that doesn't include the 7 million that we currently purchase in just with our regular business. So I think that the most important thing for us is obtaining a number that is fair. And I think that the 60 million number is ideal. And I think that helps us get to a place where we recoup our cost, but also in addition, we profit to some capacity. But we want to make sure that we're not shortchanging ourselves. And I would like to try to stick to that 67 number. With the 20 months of exclusivity, we could touch on that in a moment. But the hard figure of 65 is where ideally we're trying to get to.
65. All right. Yeah, I'll give you guys a 65 because, I mean, looking in the past, we did not, we were offered to help develop this technology and we didn't. And I think that 65 is a fair enough price to, be able to transfer it over. That way we can sell it. But I do want to stick to the 20 months instead of the 24 months for being prohibited from selling to the direct competitors.
Now, that is a great, it's great that we're able to come to that type of financial agreement. But I think that the most important thing here to understand is that while the 20-month may seem as if it's a strong number on your end, for us, we have to essentially make sure that we're not only protecting ourselves from losing potential sales, but we want to make sure that we're retaining the advantage. And those additional 4 months, believe it or not, they actually do benefit us because we're essentially going to have to deal with the competition. And by allowing us almost another 6 months time, this is going to strengthen us in a way where we could leverage this product to our consumer base and our clientele, which is super important for us in terms of quality. If we don't necessarily have that protection in place, we run the risk of potentially being, losing our competitive advantage, which would lessen our brand.
Yeah, I understand that. But by not selling to a lot of these direct competitors, it kind of hurts the company overall. I mean, that's a lot of money that we'd be losing, and especially in just 4 months' time. I mean, we're giving you guys 20 months of this competitive advantage, which I think is pretty generous, and I think it's going to hinder the company as a whole if any more time is taken.
Sal, that's actually a great point. And, looking at everything, we definitely don't want to hurt the company overall. So I propose then to help establish this deal and to make sure that we cement it. How about that we also get a discount for the product that we purchase from you guys? Right now, it looks like we purchase approximately 5 million from you yearly. So what if we look at a 23% discount for us off of the 5 million that we purchase yearly. And then we reduce the number to 20 months of exclusivity. But the distribution, you guys after the 20 months can have the ability to sell to anyone, competitor or not.
Okay. I like that. You said 23% discount?
It would be a 23% discount on the 5 million.
Okay. Yeah, I'm good with that, Chris.
Perfect. So as it stands, I believe we said 65 million, which includes the $12 million transfer price. We said 20 months of exclusivity, which will then, after the 20 months, you'll have the ability to sell to anyone, essentially competitor or not. And then we have a 23% discount for the lifetime of our business dealings on any type of product that we purchase, which is currently 5 million a year, which totals up to be about 1.15 million in discounts. Is that correct?
Perfect. Yep.
Great. So that is awesome. I'm glad that we were able to come to an agreement, and I think that this is going to benefit us both. And I look forward to doing business and really leveraging our brand and our product above the competitors.
Great. Me too, Chris.
Great.
Great working with you.
Have a great one.
You too.